Item SCP-009 Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures are as follows. Object is to be contained within a sealed storage tank of heat-resistant alloy with dimensions no less than 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters. Under no circumstances should SCP-009 be exposed to temperatures in excess of 0 degrees Celsius when not undergoing testing, and no water-based solutions shall be allowed within 30 meters of the object's containment area. Object's chamber is to be fitted with temperature sensors, which will be monitored at all times, and is to be kept refrigerated by no fewer than 3 redundant cooling units. Any malfunctions or sensors or of coolant systems is to be reported and repaired immediately. If at any time the temperature in the container climbs above -5 degrees Celsius, the chamber is to be locked down and flooded with coolant until temperature returns to safe levels, -30 degrees Celsius to -25 degrees Celsius. Containment areas is to be kept in total vacuum during testing, and personnel interacting with SCP-009 must wear full environmental protection gear. Following testing, all equipment, personnel, and other materials must undergo dehydration procedures and will be quarantined for no less than 12 hours. Any moisture found displaying properties of SCP-009 is to be quarantined and added to the containment area as soon as possible. Living organisms found to be contaminated by SCP-009 are to be terminated by chemical desiccation, and extracted molecules of SCP-009 added to the containment. Description: SCP-009 is approximately liters of a substance which superficially resembles distilled water, H2O, except with a distinct bright red hue. The red hue is discernible in all phases and serves as the most expedient supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you always can sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Expedient. That's what it is. Most expedient method of identifying contaminated I'm suffering. Jesus Christ. Contaminated matter before it's anonymous. This one sentence is, it's hurting me. Most expedient method of identifying contaminated matter before its anonymous properties manifest. In contrast to mundane water, SCP-009 assumes a liquid phase at temperatures between -100 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Celsius, and a solid state above those temperatures. At temperatures below -100 degrees Celsius, SCP-009 vaporizes into a gaseous phase similar to steam. Examinations of the atomic structure of SCP-009 has proven inconclusive. The substance appears to be identical to normal water molecules, with the exception of redacted. In contrast to standard laws of empathy, Dr. Seitz, resident expert on xenospatial physics, suggests that SCP-009 may originate in a universe with alternate physical laws. The most hazardous property of SCP-009, however, is its ability to contaminate normal water. When in contact with any aqueous solution, SCP-009 will, through unknown mechanisms, transfer its anomalous properties to other objects and creatures. Testing has shown it's capable of assimilating ice, steam, tea, fruit juice, seawater, blood, and data expunged. The time it takes for the process to occur varies depending on temperature and the exact chemical composition of affected matter, and have been observed by taking between 3 minutes and hours. Experiments on D-class personnel has illustrated the process of conversion by the substance, which has been found to follow a consistent pattern 1. Initial exposure. Subject is exposed to SCP-009 as it begins assimilating any moisture present on the exposed surface. Creatures to this stage do not commonly notice any unusual symptoms except for a slight warming sensation. 2. Surface conversion. Frost begins to form on the exposed areas as heat produced by the subject, and SCP-009 itself raises temperature above 0 degrees Celsius. This stage can take anywhere from 1 minute to hours, depending on which time the subject begins to feel redacted crystals from the epidermis. Deep tissue conversion. Exponential increase in temperature of SCP-009 causes runaway reactions throughout the subject's body, resulting in redacted. Actual blood loss is minimal due to ice crystals redacted, allowing subjects to remain alive and conscious for up to hours. 4. Data expunged. Testing on D-Class personnel was discontinued as of 4/23/20. Addendum. Circumstances of retrieval. Subject was found in Alaska on 11/5/19. The Foundation became involved after reports were obtained from the native tribe, who came across the mangled bodies of a team of seal hunters which had apparently been shipwrecked kilometers from the village. All victims were found encased in red ice, cause of death recorded as internal bleeding. Through closer examination, found redacted. It is surmised that the lower ambient temperatures in the area retarded the freezing process. This prolonged the time to total conversion by hours and allowed the victims to remain conscious until data expunged. Origin of SCP-009 is currently unknown. Investigation into similar events or materials in the area is ongoing. Evidence at the scene suggests redacted, possibly involving SCP-0. There was no 0. Okay, I said 0 because I thought it was going to say 009, okay? See Exploration Log A009-1 for details. Addendum 11/09/19. After initial report and retrieval of specimens, it was confirmed that the arachnoid entity found by MTF-B7, see attached files. Do I want to see the attached files? Was indeed previously a known instance of SCP-3023. Investigation was revealed by the instance originated in redacted as a result of data expunged. Addendum 12/06/19. After repeated inquiries, it should be noted that the portion of coastline upon which the initial victims were found was barren rock approximately meters from the seashore. It was sufficiently dry and cold to prevent significant containment by the surrounding area, which had the site been closer to the water, there's little doubt an extinction level event would have ensued. Considering of upgrading SCP-009 to Keter class under review. Addendum 12/16/20. Supercooling of SCP-009 for the purpose of experimentation is disallowed until further notice. Personnel are advised that the liquid nitrogen is only to be used on the subject in controlling amounts, and only until temperatures have reached acceptable levels. Related note, possible application of SCP-009 in cold fusion research pending evaluation. Memo from the O5 Council 1/09/20. We've decided to keep this thing Euclid for now. We understand the concerns raised, but as long as you keep the power on and nobody goes near its containment area, there shouldn't be a problem. That's why we're keeping it in sight after all. As for the cold fusion research, we're putting a pin in that for now. Frankly, we don't have the budget for it. Another SNAFU like site. The salvage team still hasn't found Dr. Redacted. What is the exploration? No, I don't want to see. I want to see the attached file, not the exploration log. Okay. Okay, well, we already found it. We're reading the exploration log, boys. Exploration log 11/05/19. Situation report. Mobile Task Force Beta-7, the Hazmatters, were deployed to recovery site to catalog and safely retrieve samples of SCP-009 to transport to site. Agent Bryce, MTF-B7, made a visual inspection of the area and noted 3 bodies, all male between the ages of 40 years. Doctor, also on site, surmised from the relative position that Mr. age 32, hereafter referred to as Subject 0, was the origin point of redacted. Subsequent subjects are presumed to have been exposed to SCP-009 while attempting to help Subject 0 back to the wreckage of the boat. During standard perimeter sweep, Agent Hughes located at what appeared to be humanoid tracks leading northeast. After brief deliberation, a 3-man team consisting of Agent Hughes, Whitmore, and Cassidy was dispatched to investigate potential security breach. Begin log 6:42:43 EST. Agent Hughes. We found something. Control. It's a cave. The tracks lead inside. Control. Copy. Hughes. What do you see? Hughes. Looks like a crack in the ice. It's maybe a meter tall. The opening's not very wide. Agent Whitmore. Captain, we got a body. Unidentified shuffling noises are heard. Control. We didn't copy. Hughes. Repeat. Hughes. There's a subject here. Control. Frozen in the ship. Male. About 15. Looks like he was trying to crawl away from something. There's a spear gun here. Also frozen. It's been fired. Control. Any side of Toronto? There is a pause. Agent Cassidy. Without touching him, I can't be sure, but it looks like he was stabbed by something. See, he was gripping his chest here, right where the spike is growing out. He might have been attacked. Hughes. Did you hear? Control? Control. Affirmative. Tactic coordinates for recovery and proceeding to the cave. Whitmore. We using live fire, Captain? Hughes. They might be hostile, so yes, but keep them in single shot mode. Don't want the guns getting too hot. Cassidy. Good call. Don't want to end up like this guy. Whitmore. That's for sure. Agents ready their weapons and proceed. Approximately 2 minutes pass. Control. Please repeat. Hughes, we didn't copy. Hughes. There's a chamber in here. Control. I'd say 5 or 6 meters in diameter. It's filled with fried ice. In the middle, there's a pool. It's about 3 meters wide. Depth unknown. Cassidy. The fuck Screams are heard. Gunfire. Control. Hughes, come in. Are there hostiles? There's a brief pause. Hughes. Fucking hell. Negative. Control. Just Jesus, a fucking polar bear. It's dead. There's dozens of bodies here, not human. I see a few seals, a snow fox, and a... What the hell? Whitmore. The fuck is that? Cassidy. No. Oh, God. Control. Hughes, do you copy? Hughes. Cassidy found a spider. A giant spider. There's a pause during which shuffling and hard breathing are heard. Control. It's alive. What do you mean by giant? I mean fucking huge. Control. At least a meter leg span. It's frozen. Wait. No. Shit. I don't see anything else. It looks like it's made of this stuff. Not possible. We're nowhere close to Germany. What? What about Germany? Captain, I'm pretty sure that's 3023. Repeat, Captain. Cassie said that the spider's SCP-3023. Control. 3023. SCP-3023. Or is 3023? There's a pause. That's not possible. Hughes, why would she think that? I'm sure, Control. I've worked with 3023. It's an instance of Skip 9. Wait, what's 3023? That is classified. Agent Cassidy. You are to speak no more of this. If the specimen is destroyed, there's no reason to worry about it. Please continue your search. How the fuck did it get here? We copy control. Cassidy, sweep the perimeter, see if there's any side tunnels. But that's an order. Check these corpses, see if there are any human. On it. Agent Hughes, how deep is the pool you mentioned? Can't see the bottom. God, I'm having SCP-054 flashbacks. This is not cool. Focus, Captain. Is there anything nearby you can use to measure the depth? Well, the spider has a spear sticking out of it. Can you safely retrieve it? The suit should protect me, right? All the same, try not to touch the affected material. Alright, I got it. It should work. It looks about 1.5 meter long. Copy that, Hughes. Proceed with caution. Well, there was definitely more than a meter deep. I could go further, but I'd have to get my hand closer to that stuff. Suit or no suit, I prefer not to do that. Affirmative, Captain. We'll dispatch some D-class with gear to test that out. Continue search. Copy that. Well, I guess Captain! Stand by. Control. Stand by, control. What is it, Cassidy? I think you're gonna want to see this, I think I know where the spider came from. Control, I'm going deeper into the cave. Affirmative. Proceed. Approximately 1 minute of boot crunching on ice and packed snow. Oh, that's not good. What do you see, Captain? What do you see, Captain? An aperture about a meter in diameter is covered into stuff. Cassidy! Report. Do you have visual of Agent Cassidy? No. Shit, she must have gone inside. Please remain calm. Describe this aperture. It looks like a tunnel, but there's no ice past the mouth, red or otherwise. I can make out a dim light coming from somewhere inside. Might be Cassidy's torch. Is there anything else unusual? Cassidy! Cassidy! Captain Hughes, please respond. Is there anything else unusual about the tunnel? Yeah, it's wet. The walls are, and the floor. There's a puddle about a meter down. Shit, the puddle's red. Control, did you get that? Affirmative, stand by. 30 seconds of breathing, followed by approaching footsteps. Yo, what's up? Where's Cassidy? She went there. Yo, Cassidy, holla back, girl. Control, I'm going in there. Negative, Hughes. We're routing a team of D-class for recovery. Your orders are to withdraw from the rest of your team and wait for their orders. Data redacted. Whoa, hold up. Take it easy. You have your orders, Hughes. I don't think I need to remind you of data expunged. 45 seconds of silence. Copy. Copy, control. Let's go. End log. So that was that. I tried my best doing voices. I gave... Some were southern, some were not. I don't know. Go back to SCP-009, and then we'll look at the spider. Shall we? Shall we look at the spider? Let's look at the spider. What does this weird spider look like? There. See attached files. And we'll read SCP-3023 whenever it gets there. Oh, wait, no, this is literally just... Wait, maybe. Wait. I've already read this. Never mind. The spider was nothing. There was no spider. I've been lied to. Okay. I got 2 more to do after this. So yeah, that was nice. The last one I'm gonna do for today is SCP-11. So, hey, thanks. See ya. Sayonara.